Something big is about to happen in the market, and if you're not prepared, you might get caught on the wrong side of the trade. Let's break it down. Hey traders, man, we saw a massive overnight move in the ES, which flushed all the way down to that 59.35 before ripping up 100 plus points. But is this just the beginning, or will the data tomorrow give us a bigger move ahead? So I'll go ahead and break down my trading plan, the key levels to watch, and how I'm approaching the market. I basically have a 45 on my left side, and I have a 4-hour on my right, either a 4-hour or a 6-hour I like to watch. But yeah, once we first on Friday, looking back on Friday, I had told my Discord community when Trump made those remarks about the tariffs that he would mention again on Saturday, and it instantly clicked the light bulb in my head. That we would probably flush on Sunday. I didn't think it would be this bad of a flush, but it definitely gave opportunities to everybody in the market, myself and my community, which it played out very well. It came down to this 59.35 zone, pretty much held that where the shorts couldn't take it down anymore, and the bulls pretty much stepped in multiple times to defend that level and just regain the momentum. Once the buyers, pushed past that 60-50 zone, end up reclaiming that 60-70, 60-75 area, and then they pushed aggressively towards that 50-90, 59-90, which the bulls failed to break through that and hold that level, which the shorts ultimately took back over, and pushed us right back down to that 59-50 zone, which then the bears failed to break that and gave the momentum right back to the bulls, which made that impressive 100 plus point move back, initially right under the gap before the power hour in the end of the day, which I gave my newsletter out earlier, just before the close, and I was mentioning that the 60-25 area would be important with a 42 reclaim. It pretty much looked like we got that leading into the close. So that's good to see. At the open, I pretty much will be watching, that 42 through that 25 level to hold. We lose that 25 area, we'll see that 6,009, which we want to see the bulls hold that, right? We don't want to lose that area. We lose that, the shorts could take control from there, or right under that 6,000s could really push us down back to that 95, 85 zone. So yeah, my plan would pretty much be, hold this 25, the 42, and then this whole gap is still important, that 55 to 60 zone. If we decide, to reject that 55 and 60, the bears can look for a short entry, maybe targeting that 60-25 or maybe the 42, the first stop, and see if bulls hold that. And vice versa for the bulls. If we come down overnight, the 42s or the 25s, and it shows that the bulls are defending it, I would be looking for an entry there. That would be mine. And it's also on this 45-minute chart, setting up. One of the things I really like is a golden cross. Got the 21 EMA right here, got a 50. My yellow light is my 100, and the red light is the 200, which we got that wick off, which I always expect that. And it may take a pullback, right? Don't want it just to rip straight up, give a nice pullback. So that's what I'm expecting. Maybe pull back to these 25s, let these EMAs get a little closer. That 200 is not really dropping anymore, or that 100. You got the 21 and the 50 to start curling up. We'll need that 21 to cross that 50, then get both of those to get through that 100, and the next step will be through that 200. But before initially that fully crosses all the way, you can initially jump in and be ahead of it, right? As the 21, 50, and the 100 get that cross. Well, when the 21 and 50 crosses up over that 100 and it gets ready for that launch pad for that 200, so you can play it aggressively to be in early. Or if you play options, you could go ahead and get in a day earlier or whatnot. But yeah, you can see the cross is setting up. Now it's all going to depend on those JOLTS, right? The data tomorrow coming in 30 minutes after the open. So yeah, we would just basically, let the data come out, and then let the levels guide us. There's not really much you really need to do besides have some patience, right? And just let the levels do what they need to do. Most importantly, this 25, 42 in this gap, 55, anywhere from that 50 to 60 zones, 50 to 65, I would say. But yeah, I hope all you guys had a amazing night or amazing, day of trading. If you prefer trading in the daytime instead of the overnight session, either way, hopefully you guys had a good day out there. And let's bank out tomorrow, and I'll see you guys inside the Discord. Have a good one.